You're done in today.
Who sent you?
You've been drugged with an aphrodisiac. You'll die today. Kill him. Stop.
Hello, Keith. Don't worry, just focus on your overtime work. I can. Try on the wedding dress alone. See you at the wedding tomorrow. Let go of me.
Silence?
No! Bastard.
Sherry, I can't believe you cheat on Keith before the wedding. You're done for.
Mr. Ackerman, it's amazing. The wound is just 2 inches from your kidneys. You don't have to sigh, the doctor said. Your kidneys are fine. Do you remember what happened last night?
I remember being chased by people, then escaping to a room, and then I lost consciousness.
The doctor said. The drugs may have caused your memory loss, and the surveillance video from that night was damaged. If you want to find the culprit behind this, you'll have to wait until your memory returns.
Why don't you find a hacker to restore the surveillance video?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Hello, Mom.
Alan, have you found any news about your Auntie Carla, long-lost daughter? Listen, you need to find Sherry as soon as possible every day that passes. Without finding her, I can't eat or sleep.
Don't worry, Mom. My brothers and I will definitely bring Sherry back.
Okay.
Mr. Ackerman.
Don't bother me, except for the surveillance video.
Well, our men said. They found Miss Yeager.
Go.
Got it. Hey, be careful with the wound.
Isn't this the jade pendant that man was wearing last night? How did it end up here?
Sherry, what's going on today? You've been distracted. Are you tired?
No?
After our wedding is over, I'll take you home. Have a good rest.
How do I tell him that? I was forced to have sex with a strange man?
You're a slut. You're marrying my son and cheating on him. You cuckold my son.
Mom, how did you get these pictures? It can't be Sherry, it can't be?
Keith, don't keep defending her. The night she tried on wedding dresses, I saw with my own eyes she went into a room with a man. I was hoping she would confess to you herself. But I didn't expect she would try to deceive you.
Sherry, this can't be true, right?
I'm sorry, Keith. I don't know how to tell you this.
The evidence is overwhelming. You're never again to bewitch my son. Someone like you, an orphan without parents or upbringing, can't marry him. You can forget about joining our family. Leave now.
No, Auntie. I truly love Keith. That night was an accident.
How dare you lie? You never again bewitch my son. You're cheating on my son by sleeping with other men. You're an immoral and unfaithful woman. Someone so shameless as you can't marry my son.
Sherry, you look so pure and harmless, but who would have thought you're so slut behind the scenes what you've done? Is it fair to Keith?
Keith, I can explain.
Enough. I don't want to hear any of your explanations.
Keith, don't be upset. You still have me.
Look, did you see? Someone like Wendy, a wealthy heiress, is still stubbornly devoted to my son. But someone like you, an unfaithful woman, is not worthy of marrying my son, guard. Get her out.
Keith, listen to me. Don't remember?
Get her out. All right, all right.
Mr. Ackerman, this is the Sherry Yeager we've been looking for.
Call the doctor.
Yes. What's up?
Say it.
Oh, today is indeed Miss Yeager's wedding day, but the Arlert family cites Miss Yeager's impropriety as the reason for canceling the wedding and kicking her out. Damn it.
I see. Find someone to take care of her.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Breaking news. Mr. Allen brought back a bride.
Where am I?
Don't be afraid. Here's the Ackerman family's house. They're my sons. This is my eldest son, Alan. Who brought you here?
Thank you, Mr. Ackerman. Have I been lying here for a long time? Sorry to bother you. I'll be leaving now.
You don't have to leave, child. You're the daughter of my good friend Carla. Before she passed away, she asked me to find you and take good care of you. From now on, this is your home.
I think you're mistaken.
Child, there's no mistake. You were separated from your parents at birth, so you don't know these things. Your mother was on her way to the hospital to give birth to you when she had an accident, and then we lost you.
But my parents perished in that accident. I'm still an orphan.
How can that be? From now on, you will be my goddaughter. The Ackerman family is your family now. You are the little princess of the Ackerman family. We are all your family now. You'll never again be homeless.
Yes, from now on you'll be our little sister. Whatever you need, I will take care of it.
Alan is cold-faced and Stephen is a bit eccentric. Don't worry. I'll take good care of you. Sherry is here.
How wonderful. Now I have a family.
Yes. Butler,
Yes!
tomorrow have someone redecorate this room to suit Sherry's taste. Also, have the latest clothing and jewelry delivered here.
Yes, ma'am!
Hey, you guys, don't just stand there. From now on, Sherry is your sister. Aren't you going to do something?
A global black card with no spending limit, spend as you please.
You only know how to brush people off with money, how common.
Then I'll give Sherry a company, the top-ranked security company in New York. From now on, all the bodyguards will be at your disposal. No one will dare bully you.
I'll have Sherry recuperate. I guarantee that you'll live to 100 years old.
Seeing you smile is good. From now on, just settle down and live here. Our Ackerman family is the richest in New York. As family members, we all have our family emblem. Your 3 brothers all have one. Tomorrow I'll have them. Make a new one. To give you, when others see it, they'll know you're from the Ackerman family. And the houses, cars, and such. All the things that wealthy heiresses have. Our Sherry must have them all.
I never imagined I'd have such a wonderful family in this lifetime. Thank you, Auntie.
Auntie,
Thank you, Adelaide.
my daughter is truly my sweet little treasure. Ha.
Sherry, we're all here for you.
Thank you, Alan, Stephen, and Flock.
In my lifetime, I finally have such an adorable sister.
All right, Sherry must be tired. Have a good rest. We'll go first.
Mom, I have something to tell Sherry.
Okay, we'll go first. Alan wants a word. Well,
Alan, what's the matter?
I had my men look into why the Arlert family kicked you out. If you want to, get back at that man from that night. I'll find him if I have to.
He purposely tell me when there's no one around. Is he trying to protect my reputation? Since the matter was over, just let it go. I don't want to get into any more trouble.
Now that you're part of the Ackerman family, you don't need to fear trouble.
I don't want anything more to do with that man.
All right, I respect your wishes. Have a good rest.
Mr. Ackerman,
Alan, what happened to you?
you got water on your wound. It must be inflamed. I'll call the doctor.
Wait. It's midnight now. I don't want to wake the whole family.
Then you'll have to endure it?
Is there a first aid kit? I know a little about medicine. I can help dress his wound.
The first aid kit? Yes. I'll go get it.
The wound is stuck to the bandage. It'll hurt a bit.
It's fine. Don't worry. I'm not afraid.
I'll be gentle. Still hurts. I'll be gentle.
I'm catching a cold. I'll go get a hot drink.
Now I need to clean the wound.
The family doesn't know about my injury.
Don't worry, I won't tell them. I don't want them to worry.
Okay, you get some rest.
I never want to meet that person again in my life.
Come here, Sherry. Sherry, this is your family emblem. You three, take out your emblems. Let Sherry have a look.
Sherry, this proves our identity as the Ackerman family in the future. If any ignorant people dare to bully you, just show them this. All over New York, we have people everywhere. Someone will stand up for you.
Thank you, Stephen.
Why don't we hold a banquet and formally introduce our Ackerman family's young miss to everyone?
Mom, Sherry just went through so much. Her health has been fragile, I think. We should let her recover first, then present her at her best.
These Arlert family people bullying Sherry. Like this, I'll make sure they can't find their footing in New York. You three, handle this, make sure to avenge Sherry.
Wait, Adelaide, I don't want to trouble you. Besides, I'm the one who let the Arlert family down first.
How can you blame yourself? You're also a victim. They don't care about you. So be it after humiliating you. They even want to drive you away. They are despicable.
Adelaide, it's all in the past. Now I have a warm home. I don't care about those things. I plan to go to Orchid Bay to retrieve my luggage. Treat it as a farewell to the past.
Hey, Alan, aren't you going to the airport? You'll be passing by there. Why don't you give Sherry a rid?
Let's go.
Floch, we'll take our leave then.
Be safe.
Alan.
I'm helping you with your seatbelts.
Why didn't you answer Sherry's call?
It's on silent. What's up?
She's on her way to the Civil Affairs Bureau. She's getting married.
What? With who?
She didn't tell me since she accepted the proposal. He must be good.
As her family, we have to support her. I'll prepare her dowry. How about 99 properties? With the best locations. Each worth $100 billion. The number sounds auspicious. What about you?
I'll get a global passport for her, ensuring she's a VIP guest in any country she visits. The Ackerman families, and even the world's wealthy connections, will be available to her.
Oh, right. Does Alan know about this?
Mr. Ackerman, bad news. The person protecting Miss Yeager secretly said she's remarrying that Keith today. She's on her way to the Civil Affairs Bureau. Now,
Call the doctor.
you have an important meeting with the ambassador from Northland today.
Get someone to replace me.
All right. Take care, Mr. Ackerman. There are only 3 minutes left.
Once we sign, we'll be legally married.
Do I really have to get married so soon?
Sherry, I'll treat you well for the rest of my life. Just sign it.
Wait. Don't sign.
What are you doing?
As long as I'm alive, you can't marry this poor girl with no power. An orphan, without background or family, she can't support you in any way. Don't be silly.
They are a couple. Why must you interfere?
What do you know? She was seeing her lover before the wedding. It's obvious. She's using my son as a backup plan. She's just clinging on to my son because he's rich.
No, Auntie, you're mistaken. I beg you, please give me another chance.
What chance? A chance to bring shame and torment to Auntie and Keith. Keith, I like you. Let's be together.
Wendy, I was the one who actively sought a reconciliation with Sherry.
You ungrateful son. She just has a pretty face. What else does she have?
She's just an orphan without power. When she marries me, she'll be at your mercy. She's good looking, so the children she bears will definitely be cute.
Wendy is outstanding. The Shaddy's family is rich and powerful. And Wendy is completely devoted to you. It's very clear who's better. I heard you're about to get promoted. The Shoddy's family has connections. If you marry Wendy, your career will soar. With your background, status, capabilities, and wealth, how can you compare to Wendy? You screwed another man and dishonored your reputation, such a loose woman. You don't deserve to marry into the Arlert family.
Auntie,
What you? You had an affair before marriage and deserve to have the engagement broken. You don't compare to someone who's had a second marriage. How dare you bargain with me?
Isn't your mother being unreasonable?
Sherry, my mother may be blunt, but she means well, Mom. Don't do this.
Keith. Auntie didn't say anything wrong. This Sherry can't even provide a decent dowry. If I marry you, I'll give you 3 villas and 2 luxury cars, plus a 30% stake in the company.
Sorry, Sherry. Wendy.
Sherry, look at how poor you are. Wearing cheap clothes. You can't even match a fraction of what the Shoddy's family can provide.
Who said Sherry couldn't provide it? Nine properties in our country with the best locations, each worth 100 billion. That's the dowry I'm giving to Sherry. Sherry, I'm late.
Thank you, Steve.
Isn't the bride an orphan? This bride's family is offering 99 properties, it seems. This girl isn't as poor as he said.
Keith, this is my second brother, Stephen Ackerman.
How is this possible? Your surnames are different. How could you be siblings?
Sherry, Keith made you suffer so much. Why are you still like this?
She's such a slut, clinging to the Arlert family.
Unproperties, huh? You might have conspired with this man to deceive Keith and Auntie. Then you'll marry into the Arlert family and bleed them dry.
Just a few properties. I don't need to make it up.
All right. Even if it's true, I'm afraid you two have a relationship.
Don't talk nonsense. He's my brother. We're family.
Brother? Lover, right? Ha 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 ha. How dare you slap me? Keith, Auntie.
What kind of relationship do you have, and how much more are you hiding from me?
Didn't I tell you I found my family? Stephen is here today to give us a dowry.
What's a few shabby houses worth? Do you know what a class is? For the powerful, money is merely within their grasp, and that is the Shoddy's family. Keith, if you marry me, you can have as much money as you want.
Keith, the Shoddy's family is powerful, and she can give you a boost. You can't be impulsive. Besides, she had affairs in both of her marriages. Are you going to ruin your career for her?
Keith, I'm not.
Enough. You're so intimate with this man, it's obvious. I'm so disappointed in you, Sherry.
Sherry, don't pester Keith anymore. You and him are from 2 different worlds. It's the icing on the cake that he married me. He will not only advance in his career, but also probably cross the class line. And you have no money or power. You can't help him. You'll bring him down. You should.
Know your place. Our Sherry is out of your league.
Bah! A poor girl from an orphanage, how dare you compare to the Arlert family? Son, this unfaithful, poor orphaned girl with no family is totally different from you?
They are indeed different.
I've seen him on TV. He's the most famous doctor in the world, and the president of the Microsky Technology, the youngest son of the Ackerman family in New York, Flock Ackerman.
Who said Sherry has no money or connections? As for financial power, I've already transferred several subsidiaries with 100 billions in annual profits to Sherry's name. As for influence, the century-old foundation of the Ackerman family is at the pinnacle of New York high society. She is the young miss of our Ackerman family who could have more connections than her.
It took you so long to prepare the dowry, I thought you wouldn't come.
You came too fast, Stephen.
Mr. Flock calls him Stephen. Is he the one who holds the global entertainment resources? Even the many international superstars work for him. The second son of Ackerman family, Stephen. I heard. The Ackerman family has 3 sons. The eldest is a businessman, the richest man in the world. The second son has wide-ranging influence. All kinds of celebrities are trying to befriend him. And the third son has excellent medical skills and medical resources. These big shots be so nice to her. This girl's background is truly unfathomable.
Sherry, are they really all your brothers?
She's an orphan. How did she suddenly become the young miss of the Ackerman family? Who would believe that? Keith, you see, she just got together with this man, and now there's another one. You can't let her fool you.
Watch your mouth.
What? Feeling guilty? I was right, wasn't I? Ah, I knew it. You big shot families are quite scheming, what brother and sister. It's just a gimmick.
You're so shameless, Sherry. You sell your body to get all these dowry to put on a show. You're so disgusting. Son, you've seen through it, right?
Sherry, can you explain it?
How can you so easily believe others' slander against me? I'm deeply disappointed in you.
You were originally an orphan girl with nothing and suddenly transformed into a high and mighty heiress. How can I trust you? You don't believe it, huh? As we all know, we Ackerman family members all have our family emblem to prove our identity.
This is the exclusive emblem of the Ackerman family. Of course, Sherry has one too.
Then show it to me.
I want to see how an orphanage-raised poor girl transformed into an heiress.
This is my emblem.
It's exactly the same, so she's really the heiress of the Ackerman family. I didn't expect this girl to have such a powerful backer. And she's so low-key. This is how a wealthy family's daughter carries herself.
Impossible. She's just an orphan. How did she suddenly become the daughter of the Ackerman family? Who would believe that? She must be trying to seize the Ackerman family's assets.
What if Sherry wants the assets? We'll offer it to her. Sherry, I have dozens of patents that earns hundreds of millions in profits every year. I'll have them transferred to your name immediately.
Sherry, I have entertainment companies all over the world. If you want, I can give you 50% share of each company, and those international superstars, whenever you want, I can sideline them.
Stephen, Flock, I don't want any of that. Having you two is enough for me.
That won't do. You are my only sister, so I'll give you all the shares. I'm happy about it.
Sherry, I'll help you find a suitable boyfriend among our acquaintances in different countries. Families like the Arlert family, who suck up to the rich and kick down the poor. You don't have to marry into them.
Those who have bullied you, I will give them tit for tat and get justice for you. Sherry, you really should have told me earlier that you are the Ackerman family's heiress.
I already told you before, but you didn't believe me?
Before, they said that this miss has no family and no background. They even said that she was out of her league. Now they have their face slapped. Her brothers are all true elites in their fields. Now it's them who are punching above their weight, right? Some people must be regretting their words now.
What nonsense are you talking about? Keith, I've never looked down on such a virtuous daughter-in-law. Hey, Sherry, it was just a test of your character. I did this on purpose. Oh, come on, Keith, get your marriage certificate right away.
You want to marry into the Ackerman family? The Arlert family doesn't deserve it.
Alan.
How many times are you planning to make mistakes?
Alan, you can't blame Sherry. It's all because of these people's smooth talk. We should teach them a lesson.
Sherry is in trouble. She's already pitiful. Don't be so angry.
Goodness, isn't this the renowned business tycoon, the wealthy Mr. Ackerman? He's so handsome. Pinch me. Pinch me. I must be dreaming.
The legendary Mr. Ackerman, who never shows himself in public, is actually Sherry's big brother. How incredibly lucky she is.
Alan, I was wrong. I'm not getting married.
A family that's almost bankrupt is indeed not worthy of you? The Ackerman family has never suffered the slightest indignity.
How impressive. Before, they were disparaging Miss Yeager in every way, saying Miss Yeager's not worthy of her son. But now, it's them who are. Not worthy of Miss Yeager. Yes, they even looked down on her. Has no family. being poor and having no prospects.
How dare you, Arlert family, get the gall to say such things?
Forget it, let's leave.
From now on, any businesses the Arlert family is involved in will be taken over by the Ackerman family. Anyone who dares to do business with the Arlert family will be considered against the Ackerman family.
He stole all the limelight. What about us?
Go ahead.
Hey. I'm warning you, don't ever contact Sherry again, or you'll see what I can do. And you, the heiress of the Shuangwen family, huh? I'll remember you.
No, Mr. Ackerman, I was wrong. Please spare me.
Now that you know, get lost.
What kind of Shuangwen family? When it comes to the Ackerman family, they don't even dare to fart. Yes, this woman wants her son to marry the heiress of the Shuangwen family. Isn't that lose the forest for the trees? They miss out on the opportunity to connect with a top wealthy family.
What have I done?
Mom, what's wrong? Mom, are you okay?
Alan, you're still angry? I didn't mean to marry without permission. I called everyone.
Do you like Keith that much? Even if he doesn't want you and kicks you out, you still want to marry him?
I just wanted a family so badly. I just thought he would choose to believe me, that he could become my support.
Support? Have you forgotten who threw you out of the wedding? He cares more about his reputation, having a pure bride, than he cares about you.
Alan, you also think I'm an unfaithful woman, don't you? If that's the case, I won't stay in the Ackerman family any longer.
Calm down!
I'll explain to your mother myself. Stop the car.
Can you stop being so stubborn?
Let me off.
Hey, you!
I'm not being stubborn. Stop the car.
Sherry! Where are you going?
What are you doing? Let go of me. What are you doing? Let go of me.
You are a member of the Ackerman family. No matter what, I'm going to bring you back.
It's none of your business.
Don't move. Get in the car, or I'll kidnap you back.
Let go of me. Let go of me.
Let go of Sherry, Alan. She's been through a lot today, and you're still treating her like this? You have no gentlemanly manners at all. That's why you're still single at almost 30.
I can't let her continue to make mistakes.
I know you worry about Sherry, but you need to be more tactful in the future. Don't be so rude to her. Sherry, Alan just has a bad temper. Don't take it personally. Tomorrow I'll ask him to buy you a gift to make amends.
No need,
Your 3 brothers will go with you. I don't feel at ease letting you go out alone again.
Yeah, I'm free tomorrow. I'll go with you.
Me too.
I have a meeting. Tomorrow's my treat.
A meeting is not as important as spending time with Sherry. Tomorrow you must personally pick Sherry up.
Okay.
Hey, Sherry. See what I choose for you. Try it on.
What's this, too mature? Look at this, Sherry. How about it? Cute and special. Suits your style.
Too childish.
How is this childish? I think this one fits Sherry's style.
Stephen Flock. I'm here today to pick a gift for Alan.
Sherry, I have always wanted a little sister who dresses up beautifully every day. Please fulfill my wish.
No way. This doesn't work for her. It's so old-fashioned. Sherry, try this on. Trust me, it fits you.
This looks childlike.
What did you say? At least it's better than yours, so old-fashioned.
Stephen Flock. Listen to me, you guys. Pick my clothes here first. I'll try them on in a bit, okay? I'm going to the store next door. Don't follow me. Finally, piece of... Today I'm going to max out your card. Is anyone here?
Keith? I know you still have someone else, in your heart, but I've always liked you. Furthermore, Auntie agreed to our engagement. You finally agreed, so don't think too much about it. Now, just go shopping with me, okay? Isn't this the young miss of the Ackerman family? I thought you relied on a rich family. It's amazing how quickly you've become a salesperson.
I heard you two lost a lot of business. You haven't learned your lesson yet?
Don't be smug. I had done some research. There's no news of your adoption. You're just a butch who screwed the 3 Ackerman boys. You've been abandoned, huh? Stop being a show-off.
Sherry, if you already know you're wrong, I can forgive you. Even if my family's business is all ruined. In New York, I can afford to support you.
Keith, I'm your fiancé.
Sherry, you saw it. I have other choices. I'm giving you a chance.
Stop. You don't even know how happy I am now. That I'm rid of all of you pieces of shit.
You're doing well. You're now in sales. Stop putting on airs. Right now. You have nothing left. You're no match for me.
Yes, I'm a salesgirl now. Well, if you can, why don't you buy everything in this store?
Well. You want me to pay for your sales? Dream on.
No, I'll explain to manager that this sale quota doesn't count against me. You don't have money, do you?
Who doesn't have money? See it. I even can buy your store with this card.
That's great. Then do it.
Calm down, Wendy.
Keith, I just want you to know that you made the right decision in choosing me over her. Swipe it.
Oops, low balance.
What? No way. Your machine must be broken.
Is it because of what happened last time? Uncle froze your card and hasn't unfrozen it yet?
Miss Shades, remember to draft it out first before you lie next time. Otherwise, it'll be quite embarrassing. And actually, I'm not the salesperson of this shop. I just want to tease you. Boring. Not funny. Since there's nothing else, I'm leaving.
Are you picking a fight?
Alan.
It's impolite. I'm your brother. How dare you bully her? Wasn't the lesson the Ackerman family gave you last time enough?
Mr. Ackerman, she provoked me first.
I can see with my eyes.
Sherry, just now, you did it on purpose. Testify for me.
Wendy, stop causing trouble.
Yes, I just wanted you to know, I, Sherry Yeager, am no longer someone you can bully. The people behind me now is the head of the Ackerman group. Right, Alan?
If I ever find out you dare offend her again, there will be no place for your families in New York. Aether.
Keith, I'm your fiancé. Why do you keep thinking about her? She doesn't care about you at all. When Alan came, she followed him.
If it weren't for you, I'd have become the Ackerman family's son-in-law, damn you.
Sherry, Keith's never been mad at me. It's all your fault. Wait and see. Wolf, kidnap someone for me. I want to make her life hell.
What are you doing? Who are you? What did you kidnap me for?
Who are we? We are your lovers, of course.
What the hell are you doing?
What am I going to do? Beauty? Take a guess? Ha ha ha.
Get lost.
Boss, the guys on Minetta Street said, your sister was kidnapped.
What? My sister was kidnapped?
Fellow who went to the Civil Affairs Bureau with you saw it. He said Wolf kidnapped her. It's in their abandoned warehouse.
Wolf, today I'll make you a dog.
Sorry, sir. Miss Yeager has been kidnapped.
Take over for me at this global meeting.
Sir, Miss Sherry has been kidnapped.
When and where?
About 20 minutes ago. Mr. Stephen has already gone there, at the Minetta Street, very close to us. Sir, there's been a car accident. We can't drive through.
Stay back.
That's not okay. Someone offered a high price to make me happy. I've never seen a deal like this. You're from the Ackerman family? You're from the Ackerman family?
I'm the daughter of the Ackerman family.
Boss, the second son of the Ackerman family is Stephen Ackerman. That's the Underground Emperor in the New York. Did we catch the wrong person? Underground Emperor?
Today, I am the Underground Emperor. I have so many people here. Am I afraid of him? Little Beauty. If you serve me well obediently, maybe, I'll let you be a top whore in my red romance.
Stay away from me.
Come on.
Don't hug me.
Who dares to ruin my fun?
Boss, they are the Ackerman family's three brothers? The one in the middle is the eldest son, who controls the economy of New York. The one smiling on the right is the second son. What? Genius, Doctor. The one on the left is the second son, Stephen Ackerman, the Underground Emperor of New York. Boss, let's release her.
There's so many people here, and you're still afraid of the three of them. The three of you are courting death today. Perfect timing. There is something in New York about to change.
Are you that wolf? You really think you're something?
I'm not something. Well.
From your appearance, you're weak and sickly. I'm afraid you won't live much longer.
Cut the crap! Save her.
wolf? So weak. Even a dog in my house is better than you, Alan. You are so weak today.
Stinky bitch.
Watch out!
Alan.
How is Alan?
Mom, don't worry. Nothing serious. He will be fine after resting for 2 days.
Mom?
Alan, you're finally awake. I usually see that you're pretty strong. How come you're so weak in a fight?
Alan, tell me the truth. Have you suffered any other injuries?
Block.
What? Alan, what's going on?
I'm fine. Let's not talk about this. What about Sherry?
Sherry is fine. It's just that the wolf got away. He's very cunning. But don't worry. As long as he is still in New York, I'll definitely help you find him.
You have to find this bad guy who bullied my daughter as soon as possible. Alan, you have a good rest. I'm going to see Sherry.
He couldn't even handle a woman. Why are you here?
I already know, but you're still pretending.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
You kidnapped Sherry, didn't you? If the Ackerman family found out about this, what will happen to you? Don't be afraid. I'm not here to cause trouble for you. I'm here to discuss cooperation with you. I'm gonna ruin Sherry Yeager, make her become an orphan, and let her come back to you.
Deep.
Poor Sherry. Are you scared?
Mom, I am fine. Is Alan all right?
Alan, he's fine. Fortunately, those 3 brats arrived in time. Otherwise, the consequences would be unbearable. It seems it's time to show those dozy people to know who can't be provoked. Look, Sherry, this is the ancestral pendant of the Ackerman family, made of green jade. Each of your 3 older brothers has one. Take it with you when you go out. Others will know that you're the most important member of the Ackerman family. From now on, you can take it with you whenever you go out.
Thank you, Mom. I seem to have seen this pendant somewhere before. Mom, can I take a look of the pendant of other brothers?
Okay, this is Alan's, except for the color of the chains. Is S different? Your pendants are the same. This brat, he was careless and lost the pendant, so I made a new one for him.
Isn't this the pendant of that man on that night? This kind of pendant can be bought anywhere, right?
There are some imitations, but the pendants of the Ackerman family have exclusive numbers and the symbols of the family tree. Alan is the 5th generation, and he is the eldest son. So, it is 0501. This can't be imitated outside.
It shouldn't be such a coincidence, right?
Oh, Sherry, your face looks so bad.
Maybe I haven't recovered yet.
Ah, that's it. Have a good rest. I'll send it to Alan.
Mom, do you know, where did Alan lose this pendant?
It seemed he lost it in Star Hotel. When he came back, he couldn't find it. He doesn't like to keep wearing it all the time. Losing it is only a matter of time. Ah, I heard. On that day, he was injured in the Star Hotel. He is so reckless. Seriously, I'm leaving now.
Same symbol and same number. Alan is the man from that night.
Stinky bitch.
Watch out!
He is clearly the culprit, but he lied to me and said he'd help me teach the man who bullied me a lesson. And now he is here to save me. Is it interesting for him to lie to me like this?
Mr. Ackerman, good news. About the surveillance video, nothing good happened, but the doctor says that by testing your blood, you seem to be inflicted with poison that can detoxify by making love. Alas, the better news is that you will definitely lose memories of that night.
You mean this is good news? In other words, that night I met a woman.
Maybe. Yes.
But when I woke up, I didn't see anyone?
Mr. Ackerman, this is called trick within a trick. The mastermind first poisoned you and found a woman to deliberately approach you. When she's pregnant, they will use your child to threaten you.
You're the mastermind behind the scenes, right?
Impossible. I'm loyal to you. You knew it?
If I can be blackmailed by such low tactics, I don't deserve to be the head of the Ackerman family. Get the person who's restoring the surveillance footage. Act faster. I must get the mastermind behind this and this woman know what it means to live worse than death.
Alan Ackerman. I didn't expect you are a two-faced man. Not only did you destroy a woman's happiness so easily, how dare you pretend to be clueless and innocent? Don't you feel ashamed?
She heard my conversation with Armin. But why should I feel ashamed? The one who should feel ashamed is the one who schemed to have sex with me.
Who's scheming to have sex with you? If it weren't for you, how happy she was. You scum, I'll beat you to death.
Watch out!
Let go of me.
What's wrong? You two are bickering?
Mom, Alan.
Why are you bullying Sherry again, Alan? Hey, what's wrong with your hand?
I'm fine just now. I accidentally scratched it.
I'll get the first aid kit.
Alan, you're so skilled. How come you get injured outside and still get injured when you are home?
Didn't you go to sleep, Sherry? Why are you up again? Are you feeling unwell? Tell me.
That's right, Sherry. You still have us 3 brothers. What's the matter? We'll uphold justice for you.
If I tell them Alan was the man who bullied me that night, will I lose the only family that gave me warmth as well? I'm fine. I just accidentally argued with Alan for a while.
This girl's reaction is quite fast.
Look at you! Ouch! Can't you be gentle with your sister?
Mom, Alan is hurt. Be gentle.
Hurry up and bandage Alan's wound up. Such a grown-up, still making me worry.
This bit of blood is too light for you. I must teach you a lesson. Oh, Flock, how about I apply the medicine for Alan?
It's okay. I'll do it. Don't scare you.
I'm not afraid after all, Alan. Gets hurt for me?
It is.
Then you bandage it.
Oh, it's so good to be injured to receive such a good treatment. Hey, Sherry, if I get hurt, will you wrap it up for me?
What nonsense are you spouting?
What a bad temper you just had, but you admit your mistake now. Did you really know your mistake or not? I'm sorry.
What do you think?
Be gentler.
Alan, I am wrong. You won't be angry again, will you?
Be gentle.
I'm not angry. Continue. It was you who just got angry for no reason. It is you who smile brightly now. Sherry Yeager, you have a bad temper.
Flock, Sherry is quite ruthless.
Normal.
Alan, don't you love acting? Then let's see who acts better. Alan, from now on your wound bandaging can be handled by me. I promise to do better than this time.
Don't bother.
Mom!
In the future...
I have something to do and go out for a while.
What are you doing?
It's none of your business.
You've just been kidnapped. Didn't learn a lesson, did you? If you want to go, I can give you a ride.
No need. I want Steven to accompany me. Steven is New York's underground emperor. With Steven protecting me, nothing to fear, right?
The underground emperor is really impressive.
Flock is okay too.
I can.
So you send her there.
I can do. But I can't help much. I can stay home to make medicine and wait for you to come back and drink it.
Thank you, Flock. How about Steven accompany me? Ah, thank you, Mom. Flock, Steven, with you guys. I'm really happy. As for some people, he should take care of himself at home and reflect on himself.
Hey.
Back home.
Alan.
You do it on purpose?
What on purpose? Alan, I don't understand.
Making me reflect. Aren't you deliberately leaving me alone?
I just don't want to. Go out with a cold-hearted person who plays dumb and bites back. I want to get out of the car.
Don't move.
Hey, Alan. New car. Drive slower.
Steven, have you found Alan treats Sherry very differently? The two of them are a perfect match.
Alan is such a black-hearted capitalist. How can he be worthy of Sherry?
I know you're angry with me. Can you tell me why? Then can you tell me why?
Do you really not understand, or are you pretending? Oh, am I the type who loses virginity and wants to die? Your words are too hurtful. Do you think women are heartless?
She is quite sympathetic to that woman. I just don't want to waste time on unrelated people, not to mention that night was also unavoidable.
Justifying scum behavior.
Rather than wasting each other's time, it's better to keep a distance like strangers. Isn't this an adult's life principles?
Scumbag. No wonder you've been single all this time.
You can't agree a few words and resort to personal attacks.
I'm just stating the truth. You don't take responsibility for what you've done and act like a victim. Don't you think it's shameful?
I've explained it clearly, but why she seems to be even angrier?
Mrs. Ackerman, look at the latest version.
My daughter said, all of your new goods have come up. I come here to have a look.
Mrs. Ackerman, I remember that you only have 3 sons. When do you have a daughter?
Oh, it's my best friend's child. I've been looking for her for many years before I found her. It's good to have a daughter. If she finds beautiful clothes, she will tell me. How can a son understand this?
When she is about to marry, you'll be busy. Men who are worthy of the Ackerman family's daughter are not a lot.
You hit the nail on the head, alas. Ever since I found her, I started looking for a son-in-law. But I have not found a man who is suitable for her.
That's right. In New York, how many men could compare to Ackerman brothers?
Steven is always so unreliable. If Sherry marry him, I'll be scared. Look. This too. Weak to protect Sherry. Oh well. I think my eldest son is more suitable. He is capable and calm. He cares about Sherry a lot. Udge, these two people are perfect for each other.
Then I shall congratulate you in advance.
All right, I'll take this one. Except for the other two. Pack them up for me.
Okay, then I'll ask someone to deliver them to your residence.
Great.
Take care. Miss Shaddis, the task you mentioned has been completed.
Don't mention the thing about getting information. Get out. Otherwise, I'll teach you a lesson.
Yes, yes, yes.
Sherry Yeager, why can you get everything and Mr. Ackerman's favor without any effort? You can be the daughter of the Ackerman family. I can be too.
Madam?
Ouch. Isn't this the daughter of the Shuangwen family? Your parents are still alive. How can you say that? You're the daughter of Carla.
Mrs. Ackerman, I also just learned about my identity. If you don't believe me, you can ask my adoptive parents. Oh, by the way, I still have a birthmark on me. You can check it.
Let's go. Good girl. So, you are the real daughter of Carla. Rest assured, I'll make it up to you.
Thank you so much. Mom.
Stephen, Floch, then let's go eat at that restaurant.
Mom, why is she here?
How can you say that? She's Carla's daughter, my goddaughter, and your little sister.
What?
Sherry, I heard that you look very similar to my mother when she was young. No wonder when I see you, I feel very close to you.
Mom, you should know her parents will have you made a mistake.
Yes, Sherry is my sister, Carla's daughter.
I have already communicated with the Shuangwen family. Wendy is their adopted daughter, and the details from back then all match. What's more, there is a DNA report. I believe her.
I haven't done a DNA report yet.
Sherry, I know you're an orphan, hoping for a family. Besides, you've suffered a lot since childhood. So you disregard the truth and take my identity to stay in the Ackerman family. I can understand you. But now I'm back. Do you still want to stay here? Mom, Sherry didn't take my identity on purpose. Please don't blame her.
Don't put the blame on Sherry.
How can you talk to your sister like that?
Mom, are you out of your mind?
How dare you?
Stephen, Floch, stop talking being a family with you. Even if for a short while I'm already very satisfied since Wendy is back, I won't disturb your reunion.
Where are you going? As long as I'm here, no one could drive her out.
I'm not Mrs. Carla's daughter. I'm not qualified to stay here.
You're our sister. If you're not qualified, then who is?
That is it, Sherry. We promised to take care of you. We will never abandon you.
Mom, you know very well what happened between Sherry and Wendy. Is it possible for her to make up a story against Sherry? You should also know this, right?
Mom, I didn't...
All the witnesses and material evidence are here. Wendy Shuangwen is indeed the daughter of Carla, but I didn't say that. Sherry should leave? What?
Then what do you mean?
Sherry, we've been mother and daughter for so long. I can't bear to let you leave me. You must stay with me in the Ackerman family.
Mom, I thought you didn't want me anymore.
Silly child, you're my dearest daughter. How could I not want you? Good girl.
Mrs. Ackerman is so insensible, Sherry. You want to stay here and not leave. It's not up to you.
All of you are tired, Butler.
Yes.
Take the two young ladies upstairs to rest.
Yes, ladies, this way, please.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Mom. Wendy came over at this time. Don't you think it's suspicious?
That is it. Recognizing Wendy so hastily hurts Sherry's feelings.
I know you all trust Alan's investigative skills. But in this world, sometimes things just happen by coincidence. All you know is that Sherry has a birthmark on her leg, but you don't know her birthmark is on the right leg, right?
I remember when we were looking for Sherry years ago, we told everyone. Carla's daughter has a birthmark on her left leg. Could it be that Wendy?
Yes. Wendy's birthmark is on her left leg. Not to mention, there is also a DNA test report. I trust her.
But this vicious woman often bullies Sherry. How can we rest assured?
All right. No matter what, Wendy will be your sister from now on. You'd better think about what welcome gift to prepare for her tomorrow. It's not good to make Wendy feel uneven. I'll go back to my room first.
Alan, could it be your investigation was wrong?
My investigation can't be wrong.
No matter what, I only have one sister, Sherry. This vicious woman, I won't have anything to do with her.
As for the hospital, I'll go confirm the DNA test report again.
Take her things to the storeroom.
Yes, lady.
Wendy, what on earth are you doing?
You've been pretending to be me and enjoying it for so long. Aren't you going to leave?
Oh no. Pendant. You don't move, even if I'm not Mrs. Carla's daughter. I'm still the goddaughter, personally acknowledged by Mrs. Ackerman. You can't do this to me.
You've shamelessly stayed in the Ackerman family, but now you dare to take Miss Shaddis's leave. Miss Shaddis has the support of the Ackerman family and the Shaddis family. Can you afford to offend her?
Sherry, you should know, the attitude of the servant reflects the attitude of the master. Last night, you're pretending to be so pitiful. As a prestigious family, the Ackerman family couldn't just kick you out.
I believe in Mom and my brothers. It's true that they treat me well. Don't try to stir things up between us.
Lady, look. She has been protecting the drawer all the time. There must be something shameful in there.
Search it. I won't allow a thief to stay in. The Ackerman family.
Yes.
I'm not a thief.
I knew it. An orphan from the slums really has some strength. What are you doing? Search thoroughly.
Yes, get out of my way. Lady, look.
It's Alan's pendant. Why is it here?
It's none of your business. Leave my room immediately, otherwise...
Otherwise? What will happen? You don't really think I'd make a move on you in front of others, do you? For an orphan with no one to turn to like you, giving you a room in the storeroom is already a favour. What are you waiting for? Hurry up and throw her out.
Yes. Go! Leave at once! Hurry!
Let go of me.
Get out of my lady's room.
Are you all right? What are you doing?
Alan, why do you suddenly come back?
Do I need to report to you when I get home?
Of course not. Alan, please don't misunderstand. I come to catch up with Sherry, that is it. Catch up. But Sherry seems to still hold a grudge about me having Keith. We just had a little argument. She was going to hit me. The servant was also eager to protect me.
That is it, Miss Yeager. Hit Wendy for no reason. She scared us all.
Yes, yes, yes.
In the Ackerman family, there are many hidden surveillance cameras. How about I get the footage and see what's going on?
Don't be angry. It's all the servant's fault. I tell her to apologize to Sherry. Come here. I know you appreciate me, helping your family, but you can't be so blindly loyal. Hurry up and apologize.
Miss Yeager, I'm sorry. I overstepped? I'm disrespectful? I'm a busybody.
I think the one who should apologize is someone else.
Sorry?
Get out of here! If I hadn't gone home to get the documents, you're still letting them bully you? Where did your fierceness to me go?
Then why did you help me?
You're the person I brought back. Of course I have to help you.
It's all your fault. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be in such a sorry state.
She bullied you, but it's my fault too.
If it wasn't for getting your pendant back, would I have almost been pushed over?
I'll go back to the company first. Call me if you need anything.
Got it. Alan, since you pretend not to know me, why are you always protecting me? Is this your way to make up for it?
Every time I teach that stinky girl a lesson, Alan will help her out. Sherry actually got the pendant of Alan. Could it be they? No? Sherry has hooked up with another man. How could it be possible for Alan to be okay with that?
Lady, I don't know. The Ackerman family has surveillance cameras. I'll do it well next time. Please don't stop. My dad's medical expenses.
What are you babbling about? Hurry up, keep an eye on Sherry.
Yes, all right.
The surveillance video. Well, how could someone like Alan allow someone to cheat on him? Could it be that he was the man that night? Sherry Yeager? How on earth did you get so lucky to spend a night with the head of the Ackerman group? But from the look on Alan's face, he doesn't seem to know the person from that night. Was Sherry? Well... Sherry, Alan is the person that night, right? No wonder you're unwilling to leave the Ackerman family. It turns out that you want to take advantage of it, to become a noble lady.
How did you know it was him?
You didn't expect. I haven't deleted the photo from that night.
What do you want?
Is Alan so protecting you because of what happened that night?
No. I never intend to bring this up to him.
You'd pass up such a good opportunity to marry into a wealthy family.
Stop using your dirty thoughts to guess my intentions. I just want to be a good daughter of Adelaide. I don't want to think about anything else.
This idiot is missing out on a great opportunity if Alan thinks the person from that night was me.
Are you done questioning? If so, please leave.
You'd better be obedient. Otherwise, I can't guarantee that. These photos won't end up in front of the Ackerman family in some way.
Alan, look at what you've done.
Alan.
Why are you in my room? Get out!
Are you always this cold to all women? But that night, at the Star Hotel, you weren't like this at all.
How did you know? Well, are you that woman?
You? Why are you so agitated?
I told you, if I find out who that woman is, I'll make her wish she was dead.
No wonder Sherry won't admit it, damn it. She played me again.
Who sent you here?
You misunderstood. I just happened to hear it. Armin keeps talking about this matter. I have a clue.
What clue?
That woman. No, I can't tell him yet. I have to take advantage of this matter to torture Sherry well that day. I saw her and you leave the hotel one after the other, although I can only see her back, but judging from her accent, I'm sure She is from New York.
That's all. Don't ever use this to mess with me again. Don't blame me for being rude to you.
Sherry Yeager. This time you almost ruined my face. Sooner or later, I'll get back at you. Hello.
The hospital records of your birthmark surgery have been completely deleted.
Well done.
I need to negotiate the terms with her. Otherwise, she would keep using photos to threaten me even more.
Well done, but if anyone else finds out I had the birthmark operation and ruin my bright future in the Ackerman family, I won't let you off.
Wendy's birthmark is fake? Wendy, how dare you lie to Adelaide?
Fine. Since you already know, what can you do about it? Mrs. Ackerman firmly believes in my identity. Even if you expose me, she will think, you're jealous of me.
If you want revenge, just come straight at me. The Ackerman family has nothing to do with this matter. Right now, I'll expose your true colors.
Don't go. If you don't let me live in peace, I'll fight you to the death. What will Adelaide think if she sees the photos in my phone?
I have never intentionally provoked you. Why do you keep targeting me? Do you think exposing this will benefit you?
Once the truth is out, it will not make a difference. But if Adelaide finds out you have already slept with Alan, what will she think?
Shameless. Why always threaten me with such things?
Let go of me. If you keep doing this, I can't guarantee I won't accidentally send it out.
Wendy Shaddis, you lunatic. Mom, let me explain. Mom.
Sherry, it's so late. Why aren't you sleeping? What's the matter?
Mom, you didn't see the message? A message on the phone?
My phone is broken. Alan is helping me fix it.
Well, Mom, have a good rest.
This child.
Alan. Alan, may I come in? God is helping me. Damn it. What's the password?
086560.
It unlocked. Alan Ackerman?
You don't sleep at night. What are you doing in my room?
I came to help Mom to get her phone. I'm leaving now.
Look, this is my phone.
What? Yours? If I had known it is yours, why am I so nervous? We know each other well?
What are you talking about? What are you doing with my phone?
Nothing. Just deleting something.
You took my phone and deleted things at will. What if they were company secrets? What should you do?
You really know how to flatter yourself, even if you showed me your phone. I wouldn't look.
I just helped you. A big favor. What's your current attitude? What a heartless girl.
You're a magnanimous man, my lord. Don't argue with me. I'll go back first.
Mom really did have a message on her phone.
This information must not be seen by Adelaide. Give it to me now. This message must be deleted.
No way! Why are you so excited?
You don't care, but Adelaide can't accept it. You have to. Delete this message for me. Pervert.
You want to alert the whole family. Lower your voice.
Put on your clothes first. Give me the phone of Adelaide. Where's the message?
I lied to you.
Alan Ackerman, is it fun to play tricks on me? We are in the same boat. If I have a bad time, you won't have it easy either.
When I first met you, I didn't find you have such a bad temper.
Even a rabbit bites when cornered. I'm not a pushover.
All right. Why aren't you leaving?
Who would like to stay here?
Wait a minute.
What are you doing now?
You call me Alan when you need help. If you're angry, you call my full name. You don't treat our other brothers this way, do you?
That's because, Alan, you're the most special. Stephen and Flock can't compare to you.
Little trickster. Why aren't you leaving? Want to see me take off my clothes?
Go ahead if you dare.
All right.
Pervert.
I plan to take Wendy and Sherry to a dinner party. Introduce them to celebrities from all walks of life. The three of you, cancel your plans. Be their male companions.
I'll be Sherry's male companion.
When we have one extra person, I won't go then.
I'm busy and can't go.
Miss Shaddis, you won't insist on having someone accompany you, right?
All my brothers are well-known figures in New York. They can't cancel their plans just for me.
No, all three of you must go. This dinner party is very important. You have to pave the way for them.
Stay at home today. Don't go anywhere.
Adelaide has the final say in this matter?
All right, then. I'll show these photos to Adelaide.
How long will you keep playing these dirty tricks?
It's you who has no shame doing such disgraceful things. So you'd better behave yourself. So you'd better tell Adelaide that you're not going. Otherwise, don't blame me.
Scumbag.
Adelaide. Let's go.
Wendy, you're so pretty. Where's Sherry?
Mom.
Sherry, why didn't you change your gown?
I'm not feeling well. I'm not going to the dinner party. Mom.
Why are you not feeling well? I'll call the doctor now.
Because I'm on my period. I'll be fine after some sleep.
Tonight, all the guests or prominent figures will come, even if you just meet a few. It could elevate you to high society. Let's go. But the butler is also off tonight. Leaving you alone at home makes me uneasy.
Mom, you...
Mom, how about I stay with Sherry?
Let me do it. I know medical skills.
No need, don't worry about me. I'll be fine after a good sleep in my room. Don't worry, go ahead.
All right, we'll take our leave then. Have a good rest, let's go.
Mr. Ackerman, I heard that tonight there will be heavy rain after the banquet ends. There will definitely be a traffic jam.
Turn around and go home.
You're not going to the banquet?
I'm worried about her.
Mr. Ackerman, there's something I don't know if I should say.
Don't say anything.
Are you caring too much for Miss Yeager? Miss Wendy is your sister now, but your care for Miss Yeager is meticulous. Do you like?
Shut up, drive!
I need to think of a way to delete the photos. I can't let Wendy threaten me again. I have to find a way to expose her true colors so that Adelaide won't suffer. But what should I do? Who's at the door? Is it Butler? Strange. Could it be that I misheard?
So much strength! It doesn't look like she is sick either!
Alan Ackerman, why are you back?
Call me Alan? I almost killed by you just now!
Why are you acting sneaky at the door?
There's a storm tonight. You're alone at home. I'm worried.
There's a roof. What's there to worry about?
The roof is fine. Something must have happened in your stomach, right? I don't want to eat.
You will. You bought it especially for me?
Just passing by.
Passing by? It's from the bakery in the south. The Ackerman family and banquet are both in the north. Really convenient route.
Why are you so talkative? Don't eat it?
No. I'm just kidding. Go, eat together. It's delicious. Alan, why are you looking at me?
Nothing.
In fact, I always thought you really hated me, so you were cold to me. But now, why are you suddenly so nice to me?
I hate you? You really know how to twist things. You're my nominal younger sister. Of course, I have to take care of you.
I see. I'm full. I'll go to bed first.
Why is she suddenly unhappy? Weren't she fine just now?
Alan is such a blockhead. It seems I need stronger measures. I want Wendy to stay with me forever. After thinking about it for a while, the best way is to marry her into the Ackerman family.
Ouch. Wendy is your adopted daughter. Find a good husband for her. Isn't that enough?
How is that better than marrying into our family? I think. According to the order of Ajay, as the eldest, Alan should marry Wendy.
Mom?
You should ask Alan for his opinion.
As for Sherry, I couldn't bear to part with her either. Stephen? Flock, which one of you will marry Sherry?
Stephen, I heard that recently some of your company's movie projects need investment. Later, I'll go to your office to look for you.
Oh. Mom, Sherry, and I have a pure brother-sister relationship.
In that case, what about Floch?
Floch, I have already let some people go abroad to dismiss experience and will send them to your laboratory later for your stalled projects.
Mother, I actually, I like... Man.
Actually, I think Sherry should find someone who loves her and gives her happiness.
That is it. There are many ways to make up for Wendy if you force me to marry her. She won't be happy.
All of you have grown up. You're all disobedient, aren't you?
Rose, don't blame Mom. It's all my fault if I don't go home. This wouldn't have happened.
It's not your fault. Sherry is still young. Her marriage can be decided through long-term planning. But Wendy has to marry into the Ackerman family. Alan, you're the eldest. You'll bear the responsibility of taking care of Wendy. Otherwise, I'll cut off our mother-son relationship.
I'm done eating. Take your time.
Alan, are you going to marry Wendy?
No, I won't. But recently, Mom cares so much about her, I have to think of another way to refuse it.
I have an idea.
Tell me?
Get married with other people as soon as possible.
This doesn't work? Mom won't be fooled.
By marrying a woman randomly. Let's find someone who has the same standing as Wendy in Mom's heart.
Arranging her future in this way, without her consent, is the same as Mom arranging my marriage.
I didn't say Sherry.
I didn't say her too.
Oh. Alas, didn't you notice when she heard that you were going to marry Wendy, she can't even eat? Alan? Didn't you notice she treats you differently among the three of us? Oh, Alan, you're good at everything. But you're too dense in matters of love, clearly. She has feelings for you.
Really?
I'm starving to death. Had I known earlier, I would have eaten more earlier at dinner just now. Why is there nothing?
I'm hungry.
Alan, why aren't you sleeping at this late hour?
At dinner today. Why did you leave halfway through the meal?
I feel sorry for you, actually, Wendy. Is not Madame Carla's daughter. Her birthmark is fake. It's from surgery. She did it to target me. It's all because of me, that your family is in chaos.
So you weren't deceived by her, I thought. You were just as naive.
It turns out that you already knew. Then what do you plan to do?
Don't you hate me? I've married someone you hate. Shouldn't you be happy?
What do you take me for? Even if you had done something wrong to me, how can I let you jump into the fire pit?
What on earth did I do to this little girl? She is still brooding over it.
But I'm not that, hate you. I just don't know how to get along with you after all. You've seen me at my lowest.
Then can we get along peacefully now?
Of course, I have to help you.
Help me?
Yeah, even if it means putting myself on the line, I'll help you. You. What are you doing?
It's okay for you to put yourself on the line.
Alan, is this wine? You are injured just now. You can't drink.
Listen to you.
He must be drunk, talking so strangely. Let me help you back to sleep.
All right.
Good morning, Sherry.
Good morning, Floch. Let me ask you, Floch, is Alan under a lot of pressure because of the wedding? Last night I caught him drinking alone.
Alan drinking alone?
Yes, if I hadn't promised to help him and had reached an agreement with him. Only then did he return to his room to rest. Floch, why are you looking at me like that?
You really promised to help him? You really agreed to help him?
Not going to dinner. What are you two talking about?
We talk about that. I'm going to change my way of addressing her.
What did he mean?
Good morning, Alan.
Morning. Have the meal earlier.
He's not going to go crazy over this, is he? No way, I have to speed up my actions.
The engagement is near, Alan. You take Wendy. Go out for a walk today to get to know each other better.
I have a lot of things to do in the company.
Then you take Wendy to the company.
Alan? I've helped my foster parents run their business before. I can help you.
There is still a long way to go. You just want to get involved. In the company so soon, oh, you wouldn't be trying. To steal company secrets. For the Shaddis family, would you?
I wouldn't do that.
All right. No one else has any objections, right?
Sherry, do you have anything to say?
Although I said that I would help Alan get rid of Wendy, but I can't go on dates. For him...
Photo.
I have no objections.
That's settled then.
Hello, Keith. Oh. Let's meet today.
What are you sneaking around for?
I'm cleaning!
Alan, you haven't gone on a date yet?
Come with me?
Why should I go? I'm not a third wheel.
You promised to help me.
Can handle such a small matter yourself. I won't talk to you anymore. I'm going to be late for my appointment with Keith. You. What are you doing?
No wonder you were in such a hurry. TP, get rid of me. Have you forgotten how Keith treated you in the past?
Of course I haven't. I'm just asking for help.
If it's because of me, you don't have to.
He hates Wendy so much? He doesn't even want to date?
Got it. You can go?
Yes!
Oh, Sherry, you pretended not to care. Keith before now, seeing no chance to marry Alan, you want to go back to him again. Since you can't stand loneliness, I'll use you to help me marry Alan.
I didn't expect you to take the initiative to ask me out now.
Don't misunderstand. I just want to ask. Something about Wendy?
I've broken off the engagement with her. There is nothing between us. Sherry, could you give me another chance?
If you don't want to say anything, then let's... There is no need to continue the conversation.
Sherry, I regret it. Sherry, as long as we get engaged, I'll tell you everything about Wendy after we get married. Our Arlert family's business will also flourish day by day. You can rest assured to be Mrs. Arlert.
Let go, Keith Arlert. Let go of me. Let go of me, Keith Arlert. Let go of me.
Stop!
Sherry. It turned out that you and Keith are on a date too, Anne. Looks like this time our family will have double happiness.
Sherry Yeager, you don't remember what I told you. You haven't learned your lesson, have you?
Alan, I'm here to spy on the enemy. Hurry up and take Wendy to somewhere else.
Sherry, you and Keith are breaking up and reconciling so many times. You two are quite fated.
But not as seamlessly connected as Miss Shaddis.
You.
Alan, Miss Shaddis and I still have a few words to say. Why don't you step aside for a while?
Go!
Not you.
I think Alan seems to care more about me.
He's only taking care of you for Adelaide's sake. Don't be so arrogant.
You're right.
It was you who said firmly, "You were just siblings before. I didn't expect. You're a two-faced person. What a scheming woman." But now, the person he wants to marry is me. You must be feeling terrible, right?
My business doesn't concern you. But what you snatched is useless if it's not yours.
Don't think that I'm afraid of you. I also have something on you, so you'd better stay away from Alan.
Mr. Ackerman, what are you doing? It was Sherry who took the initiative to ask me out. She must still have feelings for me.
You scumbag! Do you deserve her?
Mr. Ackerman, you're already the fiancé of Wendy. Why are you still treating Sherry so well? Why don't you help Sherry and I? As long as we get married, our Arlert family will defer to your Ackerman family. Our Arlert family is very useful.
Why did I hear that your Arlert family has been involved in shady businesses with a terrible commercial reputation and countless debts? You are on the verge of bankruptcy.
Mr. Ackerman, how did you know?
Could it be that Wendy lied to me again?
Wendy is trying to set me up for a fall. You're heartless. Don't blame me for being unjust. Mr. Ackerman, don't listen to Wendy. To enter the Ackerman family, she has done everything by hook or by crook. She also asked me to keep an eye on Sherry's birthmark for her. She is setting me up. She just wanted to kill me with a borrowed knife.
Birthmark?
Yes, Mr. Ackerman, don't listen to Wendy. I helped her like this. She actually wants to harm me.
So? You two work together to frame Sherry and deceive me.
No, Mr. Ackerman, I didn't. I don't do that.
Are you done watching the show? Today, I will let the Arlert family disappear from New York.
Your Arlert family. Take good care of you.
Don't be too ruthless later. I have many ways to let it. Anyone who bullies my sister will regret it.
Stephen? What? Excuse me? Mr. Ackerman, this is all the Arlert family's evidence of crimes. It's enough for the Arlert family to suffer.
You've finally done something sensible. Take Lady to leave there.
Which lady?
The Ackerman family only has one lady. That is Sherry!
Mr. Ackerman, you're looking for me.
How's the investigation going?
Which one?
The surveillance video?
Mainly because the surveillance Wendy provided was too blurry, and she just happened to be there that night, Mr. Ackerman. Don't you think there is something wrong with this matter?
Even you think so?
Yes.
Why don't you let someone restore the surveillance?
I'll go right now.
The photo in Wendy's hand must be deleted. This matter must be confessed personally to everyone.
Sherry, are you okay? I just checked the information on the internet. I had an unexpected discovery.
What discovery?
That Wendy had participated in New York beauty contest. Not to mention the birthmark. She doesn't even have a scar on her body.
Yolanda, thank you. Now, I just need the photo
of her participation in the competition. I've already decided the date of the engagement. It's set for March 15th.
I won't participate in the engagement, nor will I marry her.
Why? Unless you have a special reason to do so.
Just because she lied to you, you're fake. This is the information about your participation in the beauty pageant 3 years ago in the basic details section. It's clear that she doesn't have any birthmarks or scars at all.
Sherry Yeager, don't think that you have forged evidence so that you can slander me. My birthmark was checked by Adelaide personally.
Really? Then the design of the tattoo you got a few days ago you gave to the doctor is Sherry's birthmark pattern.
Wendy Shadis at this point? What else do you have to say?
Mom, I am wrong.
Is this real? How dare the Shadis family fool me like this? It seems they don't want to establish themselves in New York, Alan. I'll leave this to you.
No, Mom, Mrs. Ackerman, I beg you.
Wendy Shadis, as matters stand, you still want to deceive Godmother?
Sherry Yeager, aren't you just thinking of kicking me out of the Ackerman family and then marry Alan? Your wishful thinking is quite loud.
What nonsense are you spouting?
Everyone, please don't be deceived by Sherry Yeager's appearance. She is a scheming woman. I happen to have a piece of evidence to prove.
Are you sure you want to do this?
What's wrong? You're scared. Just now, when you exposed me, you should have expected this long ago. I believe that after seeing this evidence, you'll have a new perception of Sherry Yeager. Sherry Yeager, Ackerman family is not your shelter anymore.
Oh, Wendy. What are you doing? What do you want me to see?
Luckily, I deleted all the photo backups last night while she was asleep.
How come it's gone?
Stop pretending to be crazy and stupid. Even if Sherry wants to marry Alan, so what? One's not married, the other's not engaged. It's none of your business.
I hope you can be responsible for what you said.
Oh, Alan, do you have anything to say? The things between you and Sherry?
I don't care.
I didn't expect the Ackerman family to treat Sherry so tolerant. It seems I can't talk about this anymore, otherwise it'll just play into her hands.
Butler, see her out.
Yes.
Wait a minute. I have something to talk to Sherry alone.
If you have something to say it.
You deleted that photo, didn't you? I'm really curious. What's going on in your mind?
Not everyone likes wealth and power. I like glory and wealth.
Even if there was a more wealthy family, I can match it. But what about you? You're just an orphan if Mrs. Ackerman really wants you. Marry Alan. She would have said so when she found you. But only when I came back did she make this decision.
What are you trying to stir up?
Whether it's stirring or fact. You know very well in your heart, no matter your background, education, or experience can't compare to me. You don't deserve Alan. What a joke. Even without me, it's impossible for you to be with him.
It has nothing to do with you.
I don't care what you're planning. But I'll kindly remind you, Alan Ackerman couldn't wait to kill the woman from that night. If you let him know you were the woman that night, do you think how he would treat you? Then you're wrong. He already knew it was me that... Sherry actually thinks that Alan remembers what happened that night. What a stroke of luck. Sherry Yeager, you're such a fool.
Is she crazy?
Sherry, did she bully you?
Nope.
What a farce. It's finally over.
Gladelaide, you didn't even look at the evidence, but you believed us.
You guys can handle, of course. I trust you. Not to mention...
Not to mention what?
Madam, is she really...
Back then, in order to distinguish liars, I especially released the news that Sherry has a birthmark on her left leg. In fact, Sherry's birthmark is on her right leg, but Wendy has a birthmark on the left leg. Is there any doubt about who's real and who's fake?
It seems they want to bully Miss Yeager again. I'll expose her right now.
No rush. I have a plan. That can kill two birds with one arrow. It can bring Alan and Sherry together and make the Shady's family suffer. They bully Sherry like this. I can't take this lying down. Forget it. What's past is past. Let's not talk about it, fortunately. I didn't force your elder brother to marry Wendy Shadis.
Mom, Then you previously mistakenly thought Wendy Shaddis was Carla's daughter, so you arranged her marriage to Alan. But what about Alan and Sherry now?
Now, I've decided cancel this engagement.
Mom, didn't you always want Carla's daughter to stay in the Ackerman family?
Before I was stubbornly trying to arrange a marriage. Now I must correct that. Moreover, Alan doesn't like me. Arranging his marriage, letting him marry Sherry, he surely won't agree. So I've decided to let Jinchuan and Sherry find their own happiness. I will select carefully to find the right one for Sherry among the young talents.
Then why don't you ask Alan and Sherry's opinion?
Oh dear. When I let Alan and Wendy get married, none of you support. I'm going to cancel this engagement now. Shouldn't you be happy? Why aren't you happy?
How could it be the same?
All right. Then Alan. Sherry, what are your thoughts on this?
Looking at her confused face, I'm afraid she doesn't have the idea of marrying me. For the time being, I don't plan to get married.
He has already said that he is unwilling. I won't cling on. I don't want to either.
Oh, aren't you?
Their affair are up to them.
Oh, forget it. Since that is the case, you can go about your business. These two silly children. Is it so hard for them to say, like...
Alan. What are your feelings towards Sherry? Even Flosh can tell. There is a problem between the two of you. Alan, tell me the truth. What are your feelings towards Sherry? Do you truly consider her a sibling or something else? If it's because of something else, don't hurt her.
I do treat Sherry as a sister and take care of her.
So he's taking care of me. It's all because he regards me as his younger sister. Since everything is over, don't mention it again. I don't want everyone to be in a dilemma.
But now I'm even more certain I want to marry her in a more intimate way to take care of her.
When you refused the engagement just now, I was scared out of my wits. I thought I was overthinking things, and
it wasn't me who refused the engagement. She refused. I can't force her.
Look at you just now. I felt that you were enlightened. You're digging your own grave again. Sherry doesn't know what you are thinking. Of course, she would refuse. Use your mind. Pursue her just like how you do business. One has to pay in order to reap rewards. I'm leaving.
Mom? Good morning, AI and Steven and Flosh.
Sherry Adelaide is looking for you.
What's the matter?
Of course, it's about your life.
Mom, can't you stop?
Sherry is still young, no rush to.
Sherry's marriage. Why are you two interfering? Sherry, what do you think?
It seems that he really wants me to marry as soon as possible, to make everything go back on track. I'll listen to Mom.
Mr. Zarko's son returned from studying abroad. You can meet him.
All right.
Could it be that my prediction is wrong? The two of them are not interested in each other?
I have something to do with the company. I'm leaving now.
Alan, take Sherry with you.
No need, Mom. I can go by myself.
Let me send you.
Stinky brat. Now you're nervous.
Mom, that man from the Zarko family is just a rich third generation. How can he be worthy of Sherry?
This is not up to us to decide.
Alan, you don't have to send me. I can go by myself.
Are you in such a hurry for a blind date?
No? I just don't want to be late and make Adelaide lose face.
You said before that you would help me even if you have to sacrifice yourself. Now you go back on your word and go on a blind date?
Didn't I help you expose Wendy?
Then why were you so nervous about me before?
I just don't want you to jump into a pit of fire.
I see. So you really want to go on a blind date, not testing me?
Why would I test you? Now the matter was over. We're siblings. Siblings.
Without my approval, who dares to marry you?
How did I provoke him this time? A petty man. You must be Mr. Zarko.
Yes, I am, Miss Yeager. You're even prettier than the photos.
Thank you. Sorry, I'm going to the washroom.
Although she is an orphan, and her family conditions are poor, she's still pretty. Tonight will be fun.
Hello.
Mr. Ackerman, I've got results. On Zarko, he's got a bad reputation in the industry. He forced a few daughters of rich families and almost got crippled for it. So they sent him abroad.
Oh, you'd better slow down the investigation.
You're back.
Yeah, sorry to keep you waiting.
Drink some water. I ordered a few dishes just now. The waiter will send it later. Give it a try later and see if it's to your liking.
No need, you're too polite. I have something to do now. I have to go first. Why am I dizzy?
Don't worry. Dizzy is right. The best-selling drug overseas can make sure that you and I will both feel comfortable.
Let go of me, you.
I'll let you go once we're on the bed.
How dare you touch my woman? Looks like you want... The Zarko family dies with you.
It's all a misunderstanding, Mr. Ackerman. Misunderstanding.
All right, then tomorrow the disappearing of the Zarko Corporation from New York is also a misunderstanding. Are you all right, Sherry?
I'm so hot.
Wake up! I'm Alan Ackerman.
Help me, please. Alan, I beg you to help me.
Do you want me to help you?
I'm so hot. You're so cold, so comfortable. I want to hug.
Sherry! Sherry, wake up!
Ouch, no.
Mr. Ackerman!
Armin!
Mr. Ackerman, you know me. I didn't see anything. I'll keep my mouth shut.
Stop talking. Has the medicine been prepared?
Mr. Ackerman, she's already tied up like this. Does she still need the antidote?
You talk too much?
Hug, hug, hug. Hug.
I told you it was an accident that day. A stain on my life. If I had a choice, I wouldn't want it to happen.
What happened just now was also an accident in my life. I don't want it either. If you say so, how are you different from Zarko just now?
All right, Sherry.
Fortunately, Alan is here. Otherwise, I really wouldn't know. What should I do? Alan, are you sure Sherry is really fine now?
Yeah, she is fine.
Just one more step. I have to step in. I decide to formally adopt Sherry and complete the procedures.
Mom, why so sudden?
Formally adopting her, letting her go on blind dates. As my daughter, only in this way can we avoid today's accident. What do you think, Sherry?
Alan, what do you think? As long as you don't let me go, I'll...
It's up to you. I have to go on a business trip. I'm leaving now.
Sherry, let's pack up and head out.
Okay.
Hello, Stephen. Something happened. Mom is taking Sherry for the adoption procedures. Alan acted as if nothing had happened and went on a trip.
Mr. Ackerman, the conference abroad will begin the day after tomorrow. We're leaving now. Are you avoiding Sherry, Miss Yeager?
Shut up.
Sherry, what is wrong with you? Sign it.
Oh no, I accidentally smudged it. I guess I can't sign it today?
Butler.
Here.
I anticipated this situation, so I printed 100 adoption certificates and hundreds of spare pens. Make sure that I can officially adopt you today. Sign it.
Hello?
If you don't come back soon, your wife will become your sister. Hurry up and stop them from completing the procedure.
She might not want me to go.
Alan, your intelligence in business is completely gone. If she didn't care about you, why would she be jealous of that woman? Why would she risk herself to stop you from marrying that woman? If you don't hurry, you'll be
her brother forever. Armin, turn
Yes.
around and go home.
Oh. Oops, Mr. Ackerman. Why are there so many red lights?
Hello, Mom, listen.
Alan and Sherry are injured. Come to the hospital quickly.
Norman, call them, activate the green channel, hurry to the hospital,
Hurry to the hospital. Okay.
Sherry.
Alan?
You're an adult. but still can't take care of yourself. You only feel happy when others worry about you.
Take care of her. I'll get her some clothes.
How long will you torture me?
Aylin,
Sherry Yeager, you always make me worried. You always get me into trouble. You're the one who gives me the most headaches and the one I avoid. But why? Why do I fall in love with you?
Sorry, Alan. No, I've caused you a lot of trouble. I won't do it again. I'll be a good sister.
I never think of you as a sister. Not now. And not ever. Give up.
It seems he really hates me. I guess only by leaving the Ackerman family will he be satisfied. Got it. I won't do this again.
Sherry! Actually, I want to say...
Mr. Ackerman, the surveillance video is restored?
Let's talk outside.
What's there to be angry about? Didn't you choose this path yourself?
Sherry? What's wrong with you?
I'm fine.
I'm here. Feel free to speak your mind if you suffer any grievances. Did the Ackerman family bully you?
No.
How did you get hurt?
I fell down myself. What should I do? Could it be that Adelaide really wants to adopt me as her daughter? I have to think of a way to let Yolanda take me away. No. No. Even if I can escape today, I still have to sign it tomorrow. If I injure my hand, I'll need a few months to recover.
Oh no, being adopted by a top wealthy family. What a wonderful thing it was. Why can't you see that?
But I don't want to be his sister.
Sherry? Do you fall in love with the Ackerman families? Oh, is that the person just now?
He already hates me because of what happened on that night. What's more, I made it impossible for him to go on a business trip. He must be eager for me to leave the Ackerman family as soon as possible.
What did you say? He was the man from that night? Ouch. Why are you so stupid? Someone like him isn't worthy of liking. Or, how about I talk to him?
No. It is me who likes him. It has nothing to do with him.
Idiot! He's not worthy of your love. Right, don't be sad these 2 days. You can stay at my home first, all right?
Mr. Ackerman, as soon as I receive the video, I rush here without stopping. Don't worry, there's only one video. No one had seen it before.
Wait until we find out who this woman is. Find her immediately. Kill her. I don't want her to be... The obstacles between me and her.
Yes!
What are you showing me?
Oh, not this!
Hello, Mom. What's wrong?
Sherry called me and told me that she is not going back to the Ackerman family for the time being. What's going on? Come back right now. Explain to me.
Mom, what's wrong? Returning to the Ackerman family.
Oh, okay.
Cheer up, I know someone from a previous blind date. Organize a party today. Come with me.
I'm fine. I'll just stay at home.
Oh, please, come with me. I only know a friend there. Besides, as my best friend, shouldn't you look out for me?
All right.
Alan, you always win. In business, why are you so bad at love? You keep losing.
All right, Stephen, after all, Alan falls in love for the first time. Alan. In fact, Sherry can stay at Yolanda's house for 2 days. You two can calm down.
Sir, the guard's protecting Miss Sherry. Just sent a message. Miss Sherry and her friend are at our restaurant for a gathering.
Sherry Yeager, it seems that you are really careless.
Sherry, this is my friend. They are his friends. Let me introduce...
Yolanda, why do you bring her here?
You know each other?
She is the one whose engagement was broken off by Keith a while ago.
Alas, Sherry, I heard you were caught cheating and broke off the engagement, really?
Hey, I think this little girl is not bad looking at all. That shouldn't be the case, right?
All people invited today are big shots. She is just a poor orphan. How can she sit with us for dinner?
Watch your mouth, all of you.
I asked you to come here because I like you. How dare you talk to my friend like that?
I've always considered you a friend, you.
Friend? I kept you around because you're pretty. Otherwise, you wouldn't deserve to be here.
Is it fun?
You were dumped by the Arlert family and were driven out by the Ackerman family. A useless girl. How dare you act tough?
It was Sherry who came out on her own. She wasn't kicked out. She can go back at any time.
Oh, she can go back at any time. What do you think the Ackerman family is?
An immeasurable financial group. You can't just come and go as you please.
All right, stop talking nonsense. Get out of here now.
Hey, wait!
Don't waste your breath on this kind of person. Let's go.
No wonder they are your friends. All of you are. Snobbish. But you humiliate Sherry like this. Aren't you afraid that Sherry is a real noble lady? At that time, you can bear the anger of the Ackerman family?
Ha ha ha! The anger of the Ackerman family. What qualifications does she have? You want us to kneel down and apologize to her? Huh?
That is it. Don't be so shameless.
Hey, you two look around. Everyone here is a big shot. This is the daughter of the Shaddy's family. The Shaddy's Group's market value is 100 billion. Come and take another look at him. The heir of Red River Capital. Then look at you. Poor and shabby. Why don't you hide in the basement, but come out and ask for a scolding, right?
Today's atmosphere is ruined by you, a pauper. Get lost.
Get out of here.
The ones who should get out are you. You're the ones who should get lost.
Isn't this the Ackerman Group's Mr. Ackerman?
Hey, Mr. Ackerman. Why are you here?
You?
I am the son of Zico Wood. My father and I had dinner with you before. Do you still remember?
Hello, Mr. Ackerman. I'm from the Shaddis Group.
Hey, I'm from Red River Capital.
Hi.
All right, no wonder you were so arrogant and despotic. All of you are from big companies.
Oh, Mr. Ackerman, you must be joking. In front of the Ackerman family, we don't dare to claim that we're qualified.
That is it.
Mr. Ackerman, are you here today to...
This is the Ackerman Group's enterprise. Can't I be here?
Of course you can. Mr. Ackerman, wasn't this person was driven out by the Ackerman family, and now she's pretending to be a noble lady. We stood up for you and said a few words to her. Look, she's even furious now.
She is indeed not the daughter of the Ackerman family.
I told you so. How could the Ackerman family have this kind of daughter?
That is it. You didn't see how shrewish she was just now.
But she's my fiancée.
Miss Yeager, we were just joking with you just now. Could you forgive us?
That is it, Miss Yeager. We've all been deceived by rumors. Rumors?
That is it.
If I remember correctly, the Wood Group is in the colored steel business. 90% raw materials is provided by our Ackerman Group.
Yes. Thanks to Mr. Ackerman, that we have today's Wood family.
The Shady's Group. The Ackerman Group has invested $2 billion, owning 70% of the shares of your company. So I'm the Shaddis Group's largest shareholder.
That is it, Mr. Ackerman. Mr. Ackerman.
Red River Capital.
Oh, yes.
I heard that you prepare to use up all your funds to lower the share price of the Tenlon for secret acquisition. Wanting to turn the tables.
How did you know?
I, Alan Ackerman, always repay favors and avenge grudges. Inform everyone. Cut off Wood Corporation's material supply. Withdraw the Shady's Group's investment. Use these two sums of money to raise Tenlin's stock price. Let's go.
Okay.
Mr. Ackerman, Mr. Ackerman.
Yolanda, help me. We've always been friends.
You don't deserve to be my friend.
Miss Yolanda.
Yolanda? Hey, hey!
What are you doing, Alan? When did I become your fiancé?
After the incident with Wendy, didn't you say that? You were involved too.
That incident with Wendy is solved besides? You suspected her long ago. Why did you let her stay in the house and disgust us?
At that time, I wasn't sure about her relationship with me. If I knew, how could I tolerate her? But
what?
2 months ago at Star's Hotel, I did have a one-night stand with a woman, but after that I lost my memory, so I'm not sure if it was her. That's why I let her stay?
You mean you don't remember what happened that night? You kept tolerating Wendy because you think she was the woman that night?
Yes. After that incident, I've always asked Armin to investigate. However, there were obstacles everywhere.
It turns out that I've misunderstood him?
It seems she's still very bothered by that night.
I mean, what if that woman suddenly appears in front of you?
It's impossible for me to be with her. What happened that night means nothing to me. I can't be with that kind of woman.
That kind of woman. Have you ever thought she had no choice?
Even if she had no choice, that night is long over. Even if we had a child, I wouldn't let that child come to the world and live a life of pain.
What am I looking forward to? He wouldn't fall in love with me for what happened that night.
Sherry, do you really care about this?
This is your business. It has nothing to do with me.
Sherry? Oh.
Mr. Ackerman? Are you all right?
I suddenly remembered. What happened that night? But I can't remember. The face of that woman?
Oh, video here.
Sherry. It is Sherry. It is Sherry. It's really her. It's over. No wonder she cares. What happened that night so much? No wonder the expression on his face was so strange just now. What I told her just now hurts too much. She must care a lot about it.
Mr. Ackerman, what are you mumbling about?
It's all because of you. You're so incompetent. In the next 3 years, don't even think about going on holiday.
No? Miss Yeager, I've been searching for so long. And she is right here, isn't it? These two are really fated, aren't they? Hey, Mr. Ackerman, isn't 3 years too long?
Knowing he's amnesiac, not denying it? And he's not a jerk? Why am I still not happy? Don't be too greedy. Just because you like someone doesn't mean they have to like you back. Since he doesn't, remember all of this then? Let it all go. Alan, it's late. What's the matter?
What happened that night is over for me?
You've said that before? Have you forgotten?
But I can't deny everything that happened. I've hurt an innocent girl. I really want to get her forgiveness. But now what's more important to me is the future.
What?
I don't want to waste any more time testing your feelings. PM tomorrow at the Top Mountain Restaurant. See you there.
I'm so sleepy. I'll go to bed first.
See you tomorrow.
Is he asking me out? He just said that we have a future together, right? What am I even hesitating about? Is that night really that important? The future? The future is the most important thing.
Alas, Empress Dowager. What's the imperial edict do you have so early?
It's about Alan and Sherry, finally. It's settled. Next. I can finally look for my own daughter.
What?
Your own daughter? That means our sister.
Back then, Carla and I were pregnant at the same time, just after giving birth to your sister. Your father passed away. The Ackerman group was in chaos. I had to put my daughter aside to take charge. Later, I angered our rival family, and they took her away.
No wonder you often stare at this photo. It's not Sherry, but our real sister.
Later on, thanks to Carla, who helped me take charge of the situation. The situation had finally stabilized. I went through a lot of twists and turns, but I still couldn't find her either. What happened next? Then, Mrs. Schumann, Carla entrusted Sherry to me. I was looking for Sherry while looking for your sister.
Did you call us today? Because you found her?
Yes. They said they've identified several girls matching your sister's profile. They are about to do a genetic test. I'm worried about complications, so I want you to help me.
Don't worry, Mom. She's our younger sister. We're duty-bound.
Mom, don't worry. We must bring our sister home.
Okay. But it isn't easy for Alan and Sherry to date. Let's not tell them. Don't disturb them.
Okay.
Miss Yeager, Mr. Ackerman asked me to take you to your seat first.
Thank you.
This way, please.
Tonight, I'll tell him everything. We'll no longer be haunted by the past.
Miss Yeager, Mr. Ackerman is very generous to you. He booked the whole restaurant and even brought back our head chef who was on vacation just to please you.
Where is he?
He's on his way!
I'll wait for him at the door. Hello, Stephen.
Sherry, have you seen Alan?
No, he is late. Let me tell you, you need to educate him well. When you go back...
Come back quickly, Sherry.
Why are you so nervous? Just now, Floch found out that your DNA matches Mom's by 99.9%. You might really be Mom's biological daughter. What did you say? Whose daughter am I?
Got it. We're heading back now.
Two months ago at Star Hotel. Something happened that changed my life trajectory. I really hated him at that time. But the feelings between people are so strange. All my resentment and dislike for him all disappeared in the end. Don't open your eyes. In this way, everything can return to the way it was. He's really a very, very good person. Although he is always cold, I often make him jump with anger. But no matter how angry he is, he always protects me well.
Miss Yeager, Mr. Ackerman, we're home.
My brother is asleep. Perhaps he is too tired from work. Let him sleep a little longer. I'll go back first.
Mr. Ackerman, this time, we might have made a mistake again. Maybe, just like last time, you and Miss Yeager don't look alike at all. She can't possibly be your real sister. What do you think?
Don't mention it again.
Hey, Sherry, where's Alan?
After work, Alan brought Armin to pick me up. As a result, he accidentally fell asleep in the car. Isn't it funny?
Daughter! My daughter!
Mom, I'm back.
It's all Mom's fault for finding you so late.
Mom, you're doing well.
Mom. You two? Yes, yes.
Mom, you have to cheer up quickly.
Right. Mom will definitely find you the best man in New York.
Alan, if you're tired, go and rest first.
Okay.
Mom, please find me a really good husband. Don't count on me.
Alan, where are you taking your sister?
She's not my sister.
Alan, we did a genetic match. Don't be impulsive.
Get aside.
Alas.
Where are you taking me?
A place where no one can find us. No one can find us.
All right. Let's go to the Iceland. I heard that there's Aurora.
Are you willing?
Of course I'm willing. In the rest of our life, let's go travel around the world and finally settle in Finland. I heard it never gets dark there. It must be very safe. But if we do this, we might not need to go home. After all, it's too far away.
Sorry?
Of course, I know. You won't disappoint Mom. I won't let her down either. In this regard, we siblings are quite similar.
Don't say the latter half of the sentence anymore.
All right. Since you're awake, hurry home. Tonight, I'll sleep at Yolanda's home. I'm so hungry. Do you have anything to eat?
Just this much left. How about I buy you some more? Sherry. Sherry, let me ask you. How long has it been since you had your period?
No, it won't.
All right, Sherry. Tomorrow, I'll accompany you to the hospital for an examination. Don't worry. No matter how terrible it would be, we have to face it. Miss Yeager, you're 2 months pregnant. Pay attention to your diet and rest.
Sherry Yeager, you ruined my reputation. I'll let you taste the bitterness of losing everything.
What's going on? Where are the pregnancy examination results?
The pregnancy test results are gone.
What about the results of the examination?
I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant with his child.
Don't cry, Sherry. Let me accompany you to talk. Let's not stay in this awful place, this lousy hospital. First they lost my stuff and got me fired. Then they grabbed me to do some genetic matching. Let's find another place to live. We're still living a good life.
You say this is a family, but no one is home. What kind of situation is this?
Madam.
Oh, what's the matter?
Someone asked me to give you this, saying that you'll understand once you see it.
Sherry and Alan, how could this be?
Madam. Is anyone here? Help! Help!
How is Mom?
She is in a state of shock and in urgent need of a blood transfusion, however. The blood bank is running low.
Take mine.
Stephen, the immediate family can't donate?
I'll get someone to post the news right away to find donors.
There are many people in the hospital. I'll go announce it. Now.
Okay, hurry.
The Ackerman Group is offering a high reward for RH blood type donors. RH blood type donors, please come to Ward 201.
Sherry is going to have an operation soon. Don't distract her. I'll go.
Where is Yolanda now?
No. 8 Sherry Yeager, please come to the ward to prepare for surgery.
How is it? The blood type doesn't match.
Alan, the immediate family can't donate blood? I've already told the others to enter.
You mean she's also our younger sister? My mother gave birth to twins?
I asked the testing department just now. They previously mixed up Sherry's and little sister's test results. Therefore, Yolanda is Mom's real daughter.
You mean I'm not biologically related to Sherry? We're not siblings.
Oh no, Sherry is pregnant with your child. She has made an appointment for surgery. It's probably about to start.
Sherry Yeager, come out, Sherry Yeager. All of this is a misunderstanding. We're not biologically related. Sherry, come out, Sherry.
Alan.
You had a surgery. Doesn't matter. We'll have another child in the future.
No? You misunderstood? I am on my period now, the doctor said. There was something wrong with the machine. I didn't have surgery?
How do you feel?
Alan, you can leave Sherry for a while. Later, I'll accompany her to have a prenatal examination.
Nothing is more important than Sherry now.
Sherry, Stephen, Floch. You should talk to him. Sherry is less than 2 months pregnant, but Alan becomes abnormal.
It's because of the previous psychological shadows. Just let Alan be.
When little Sherry is born, I'll give my other security company to her.
Come on, don't lead little Sherry astray again. Sherry, when little Sherry is born, I'll teach her some medical skills. I'll give her this hospital as well.
Okay. Do as you like. When little Sherry is born, who knows how spoiled she will be by you?
She will be the treasure of our family.